Hi and welcome back to the Self-Love Club IGC. My name is Sharon D, and if this is your first time here, hi, how are you? Today I'm discussing something about going back to school. Maybe you're going back to school, but the kind of back to school I'm talking about is waving goodbye to the kids after the summer. I don't know about you, but I had started early days kind of missing them. In fact, I would mourn for them come September. I would actually miss them and cry. As time went on, I suppose we'll call it BC, before COVID, we had COVID and we had them home, and now I'm just like, you're going back to school? Yes. I am one of them, like, bye kids, see ya at 4 o'clock. Perfect, happy days. So however you feel, there's no right or wrong way, and feel free to be yourself and feel yourself. So I'm going to talk about 3 things. The first thing is mama guilt. The next is mama worry, and the next is what about me? So stay tuned to the end to catch up with those 3 tips. Going to talk about is mama guilt. Who feels guilty? Every one of us at some stage feel absolutely guilty, whether it's because we didn't do enough in the summer, maybe the summer flew past us, maybe we didn't get the right shoes everyone's getting, maybe we planned to do some work with the kids during the summer and we just never got round to it. Whatever the case may be, mama guilt is a real thing. So how do we prevent it? Well, the first thing I can say about mama guilt is it's only mama guilt if you let it be. Because if you stay in your own lane, there's nothing to be guilty about. Once you're honestly doing the best for you, for your child, for your family, you don't have to look next door and see what they're doing. You don't have to compare yourself to so-and-so's shoes down the road. So what? They're either not comparing themselves to you, or they're busy comparing themselves to you and looking at what they have. They haven't time to look at what you have or don't have. This summer, did it go too fast? Did you not go on holiday? Are you worried about your kids going back to school and speaking to their friends and everyone being like, where did you go on your holidays? Yeah, that used to be a thing for me as well. I have 7 children. I now have 4 grandchildren. We do not go abroad. We are not rich. We cannot afford to go abroad. This year I did take them away for a few days and we had a blast. Luckily we went during the heat wave. Luckily we live in Ireland, and luckily we had some camping gear, and it was 20 quid a night, cheap and cheerful, day on the beach, cooking at the campfire in the evenings, stayed in our own lane and thoroughly enjoyed it. And do not apologise for not taking them on an aeroplane. My guys, I think only 3 of them have been on aeroplanes. The more numbers, the less flying. Put it this way, maybe they're doing the best thing for the environment. Who knew? Mama worry. Okay, we worry, don't we? No one tells us this. We thought it was just about changing nappies, sleepless nights, and all them things. But when they get older, we still worry, don't we? Will they be popular enough? Will they be too popular? Will they have friends? Will they have falling outs with their friends? It's endless, isn't it? The one thing we can teach our kids is resilience. If we step in every time for them that something's happening, maybe we're not doing them a disservice. Maybe there's lessons to be learned. Life isn't always going to be as clear cut as we think it will be, because the real life is not going to be like that. So they're learning resilience, they're learning how to handle situations. Now obviously you do need to step in at a certain point if things are, getting out of hand. So listen. The more you listen, the more you will hear. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and sometimes as mums we tend to, what happened and then what happened and what did she say and what did he say? Just kind of zip it. I'm going to say zip it. Yeah, zip it. and turn on the ears and just listen. Be a listening ear and allow them to tell you what they want to. If we're on our phones, if we're on our screens, if they're on their screens, they're not going to talk to us, okay? Listen, meal times is a great time to just say, everyone, what's your favourite part of today? Or what was your worst part of today? And have that discussion. Putting down the phones teach our kids lots of things. They teach them social skills. They teach them other things to do, imagination. Imagine we used to not have phones, right? Okay, our kids nowadays are bored as soon as the screen's gone. So yeah, board games teaches a lot of social skills, turn taking, compromising, discussions, standing up for yourself, things like that. If you can, put them into your week some stage. Now what about me? What about you? Now we may or may not have more time on our hands. So for me, I do have more time on my hands, and I'm looking forward to making more videos for you guys and catching up with friends for coffee that I haven't seen all summer. I'm actually joined back at the gym, so I'm looking forward to taking back swimming and having a bit of time for myself. Whatever it is, whether you're going to learn a new skill, maybe you're going to go online, and maybe you're going to work on your self-love, maybe you're going to take up a course, maybe you're going back to school, whatever the case may be, enjoy the time. Maybe it's just relaxing, do nothing, maybe it's pampering, whatever it is, use your mind to purposely use your time. And that includes planning not to do anything, because doing nothing is a great way to spend your time too. So whatever it is, do not feel guilty. Stay in your own lane. Listen to your kids. Plan for your me time. And one more bonus thing. After, say, 3 of mine have finished school, I still have 4 in school. What have I learned? Planning. It's boring, I know, and all the rest of it, but when you plan ahead, you have things done. Nothing better than dedicating the laundry, the ironing to a certain day. I'm not saying you have to do it. Maybe just teach your kids to do it, or bring in your partner, or pay someone to do it, whatever the case may be. Plan. Lunches, dinners. If you sit down and spend that time to plan it out each week, you're going to save yourself time. You're going to save yourself money, and you're going to save yourself a whole lot of stress, giving you more time for your self-love. I'll chat to you next time.